Welcome to the channel, Jaden Chase. If you're new, like, share, and subscribe. Now we have only things to talk about. From the police naming Anita as the prime suspect in the shooting death of her boyfriend and the theft of his brand new Mark X motor vehicle, to the high-speed chase that took place that got captured on CCTV cameras with 3 members of law enforcement in 3 separate vehicles and allowing the getaway car to still escape. Now I'm going to see what I go on and then we'll continue the reason. Look and listen. The Hanover police have stated that they have launched a manhunt for Anita, also called Hope, who is the alleged shooter in the death of a popular Hanover businessman called Mr. Chambers. Now, Maketi's last known address is Anchovy in St. James. It is reported that she fled the scene after shooting Mr. Chambers in his Toyota Mark X motor vehicle. Now, the reports are that at about 9:30 p.m., Chambers had just finished catering a party at a famous seafood restaurant. Law enforcement did not detail the name of the specific restaurant. When he reportedly received a telephone call from his girlfriend, Miss McKetty, who was at home and allegedly requested to speak to him in person. The 32-year-old businessman drove home, which is located in the vicinity of Sandy Bay Primary and Junior High. Now, it is said that his girlfriend met him outside of the house. And this is where we don't want to jump to conclusions, but this is the report from law enforcement. An argument developed between the two, and the female allegedly pulled a weapon and shot Mr. Chambers in the region of his side before making off in his white Toyota Mark X vehicle. Now, the registration of the vehicle has also been made public, so if you want to see it sell cheap on Facebook, don't buy it. Now, Chambers' younger brother was also at the property, who heard the gunshots and rushed outside and saw his older brother on the ground, who reportedly then told him that his girlfriend was the one who had done this act and subsequently drove away in his vehicle. We don't know what could have led to this. Now, Mr. Chambers did not die initially. He was rushed to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where he was treated and admitted into critical condition. However, he was later transferred to the Falmouth public after his situation changed before he eventually passed. At this point, law enforcement don't fully know the details. All they know is that she leave in a female motor vehicle and she pull a weapon. We don't know who for weapon, where she get it from. If it was even Mr. Chambers, one personal licensed firearm, seeing that he was a popular businessman just forward from catering a big seafood event or a big event at a popular seafood restaurant. So you know, could be a person who have a own licensed firearm. I want to know what really lead to this. As them say, an argument developed. She call him based on reports and say, oh, she want to see him. But she want to talk to him in the yard. And obviously she knows say him brother there as well. So the argument to jump off, you know, in the heat of the moment. And for some reason realizing Jamaicans seem to be trying to solve all of them problems with violence. It not gonna work. Whatever the situation was, obviously taking the life of Mr. Chambers, not change that. And maybe she just needs to give her side to law enforcement. The fact is that them states say a one shot, and then she jump in them car and just drive off. Maybe she get shot. Who had the firearm first? Did she come out with it? Was this premeditated? Talk to me in the comment section now. Until other stories making headlines today. Also making headlines today, and of course, condolences to the family. Tragedy at Kingston Technical as a girl has taken the life of a fellow student. Now, an argument between two female high school students over what is said to be gossip turned fatal after one classmate took the life of another and triggered a call for social workers to give more attention to children and their parents. Now, the Kingston Technical High School grade 11 student was taken into police custody after the incident. A classmate of both the deceased and the accused told the tabloids that what started out as cussing quickly spiraled out of control. She was quoted as saying, "Everybody was trying to hold the two of them. The girl dragged out a ratchet knife from under her uniform and just stabbed her. Somebody was trying to resuscitate her while she was on the ground." This girl was quoted as saying she saw the student take her last breath. Another student said she was at the school doing an exam to enter sixth form and was traumatized having witnessed the tragedy unfold. She was quoted as saying, "Them start cuss over here, say. Both of them were using explicit. After the test, I heard a noise." One girl was quoted as telling the other, "You can't do me nothing." Her friends told her to walk away and grabbed on her hand, but she flashed out of the grip and went up into the girl's face. And even though she was the aggressor, the other girl took out a weapon and wounded her in her neck and head. She says the other girl was gasping for air as her hands got stiff and her eyes rolled over and her tongue just stuck out of her head. She said the side made her feel bad. She said she immediately started to cry, even though she did not particularly know the student. Now, what has made the situation even more outrageous, and this is from students who were there, and then a soldier had to take the other girl off chambers, and they stated if he did not do that, she would still be wounding her today, meaning that she just repeatedly a stab. After the incident, they said she was laughing as if the situation was funny. Yo, I don't know what I go on to school. I don't know what I go on to school them now. If I saw the female them, if I saw the girl them I go on. No, Katie is no stranger to the tabloids with these type of situations. But as them say, a call need for going for social workers need to look into students more often. Why these girls are come to school so violent? What go on in them yard? No resident from Rose Gardens, otherwise known as Spoilers, where the school is located, was angry about the incident. She said too many children nowadays are too vicious and displaying too many violent behavior at the slightest provocation, pointing to the fact that this was an argument. It take two for argue. You don't look good. I better let me just go and cuss. I better let me just go and cuss till them walk away. No fear of life is forever changed. The victim has passed. Of course, condolences to her family once again. I'm hope the accused get some counseling for what go on. I'm hope the state start looking to what take place at schools in this day and age, or in this day and age. Based on what take place in the wider country at large, it would be silly to feel like say it affect the youth and the students who attend these learning institutions. When these communities are located in quote unquote garrison communities, and these students reside in quote unquote garrisons, where the situation is what it is. We're not gonna document the situation, or that's maybe a reason for another time. Them say your surroundings definitely affect the mindset. But we definitely have to look into why. In this day and age, we see more situations that take place with the ladies at school, especially violent altercations. Boys, school just went back, and the amount of situations that also take place at school already, from teacher and student situations being exposed, some Them must say it start from 2-3 years ago. And just being exposed right now based on the videos and things of that nature to these violent situations that we see take place between students. We see confrontations with students and teachers, while teachers are trying to teach the class. Students are act out. I have a point out too, that was another female student. Something needs to happen. We need to make an intervention now. And while counseling and getting counseling might, for one, it isn't free. In some instances it is, but you go. We need to talk about freeness. And if you talk about pay feed, therapy not cheap. So hence why you never have most people will do therapy. But even at the school level, and I just say need to start. But we need to have some therapists there. Some people, the youth them can talk to. But them can explain to them, so what what you say to them are just between you and them. Most of them using nobody to talk to. Them parents are work. Why you think them say you are the media and the internet are raise the youth them? They say them spend most of them time. They might have friends with them can share, some things with, but you know that go. Talk to me in the comment section. Tell me how you feel about this. That's something I go on KT. It's sad. I mean, parents give them youth lunch money, buy them school thing them, you know what I mean? Send them off, go to school. I wait to them there, they learn, you know what I mean? It's going to be a productive part of the society. I'm going to hear say this something. So them argue with other students and student take them life. Same thing for our parents. Where, you know what I mean, get them thing together, get her lunch money, send her out there, and wait till she learn. Uncle Faye said she there at school argue with girl and the lead to she taking her life. I don't know if details were left off and why in the article them say social workers need to pay more attention to students and parents. We don't know why them add that to it without giving us the details of what them did a cuss about. Because them still never tell me what them did a cuss about. But maybe they must have irrelevant to the point of the fact say she take her life. Whatever them did a cuss about sound minuscule now are just words. Talk to me in the comment section, click the subscribe icon, until the reason again, live, love and prosper. Stay tuned.